Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right in my living room. What I do for you. Old dude resting right now, he right there. But today, writers in 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message and story for life. These are life lessons. I hope you enjoy them. I enjoy giving them to you. I got a good one for you today, but let's get with the mission statement. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is a way of life, which is what it is, not a religion, through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the mission statement. Now the question. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows, but no, not that we know, spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I got knowledge that'll wake you up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my out be true. You got to keep that balance. With balance, everything is equal. You can make good decisions with knowledge and understanding of who you are. That's why it's important to know thyself. Self-discovery, becoming conscious, whatever you want to call it, enlightenment, nihas, it's all good, but you need to know it. I teach it. That's why you got to tune in. I got you. Today, the question, well, I hear about right thinking. Everybody talking about right thinking. It's a good way to live. It's good information to obtain. And my students are loving the information that they're getting. So right thinking is, I call it right thinking Thursday. The days I have my classes, you got to come ready to be on your best behavior. Exhibit right thinking, tactics, and philosophy and principles that govern you, and you'll be fine. It's working out right now. Let's talk about the benefits of being a right thinker. Good segue, right? Hope you like that one. Let's talk. Right thinkers, all of my students who practice right thinking philosophy are growing spiritually. When I mean spiritually, meaning they come into grips with who they are. They come into grips with their inner self. They learn how to reflect and check themselves. I like that. I give right thinking philosophy, aka life lessons, that I have experienced over my years of life. I can put a number there. I'm gonna say over my many years to help me become the wise man that I am today. That's all part of right thinking philosophy. The lessons I give in life are the ones I experienced. The lessons I give you about the psychomythology, those are stories that I learned over the years and I perfected them so I can tell you them. That's what they are. But my life lessons are real. Man, let the cat out the bag on that one, but here we go. If you want to improve yourself in life, right thinking philosophy is for you. It's all about self improvement from the inside with knowledge and understanding. We call it spiritual concepts that you have to understand, learn, interpret, and then manifest them in your daily life. You have to live it. That's why I show you. I live right thinking. I don't profess it, I don't teach it. I do that once a week, but I live it. Other than that, I know that knowledge of self, not just knowledge of self, is the best weapon against what? Ignorance. Anybody who believes ignorance is bliss is a fool. And the person who told you that wanted you to stay ignorant. So they played you. Being ignorant, you will suffer. Like Stevie Wonder said, when you believe in things that you don't understand, meaning if you ain't fully aware of what's going on, oh, you're going to suffer. Superstition and belief ain't the way. Right thinkers, they are conscious and or working on becoming masters of themselves. When you're conscious of your faults, your personality characteristics that you want to work on, greed, larceny, jealousy, insecurities, those are qualities that you can shave off. As the Mason tell you, use that common gavel, chop off the superfluities of your world. That means perfect your weaknesses. Strengthen your weaknesses by either stopping them, slowing them down, backing up on them, but whatever it is, you need to make that change. That's what that's all about. Being conscious in order to master yourself. These are things that you will have to do. Next is learning who you are. Well, I know me. Right thinking philosophy, way of life, will teach you just that because it's going to put you in the position to look at you totally. Not just in the mirror. Ooh, I look nice. Ooh, I need to shave. No, no, no. Look at you and see you. Excuse me, I'm enjoying this. The thing with life lessons are, my life lessons are true stories, not mythological stories. It's a difference. I just try to explain it to you. My life lessons are the ones I learned through from experience. That's my wisdom. That's my knowledge of life. My mythological stories that I've learned and studied over the years, that's educational purpose. It's there to get you to think. It put impression on your mind to think a different way. What? The right way. All right? I learned psychopathology myself after mastering it and not, excuse me, and not. I'm a master at it, sage, aka master teacher of it now. From what 30 years of studying, now I perfected that. I also have my life experiences. That's why right thinking is collectively covered all the bases. I've dotted all the I's, I crossed all the T's. I got everything you need. Trust me. It's like the big pill. I can cure all your ills. Sorry about that. I use psychomethodology as a teaching tool. All right, this is bad. Teach it, okay, and to make points to for you to learn from the story that I tell. There's a message in the story. I can tell you. Life lessons, again, there's a message in my life lessons also. But the psychomythological stories, there's always a lesson there to learn. We went over that in mythology, understanding that. I teach life lessons. They are my real life experiences. That's right thinking philosophy. And as I teach psychomythology stories, those are the other stories about ancient Egyptian concepts. I cover both of them. I can tell you that. I give all the knowledge, aka life lessons, for your benefit, to learn from them. And the benefit is you have learned something that you didn't have to experience. You got something that you can use, that you somebody gave you, that you can use for yourself and benefit from it. That's the benefits of being a right thinker. Only benefits of being a right thinker. Everything you get from being a right thinker is to your benefit. Okay? Where we at? Okay, now watch this. Right thinking, becoming a better you with what? Right thinking's philosophy. What? No, okay, excuse me. That's what right thinking philosophy would do for you if you practice it, if you stayed on the routine, if you learn to perfect it. Wow, all the benefits is yours. Trust me. I see people who are in search of themselves, truth, knowledge, and understanding. Okay. And my job as a right thinker is to help you do just that. Why? Because I was you 30 something years ago. Take pride in that. And I'm telling you, I vetted myself by what? Studying the ancient Egyptian yoga concepts for over 30 years. And I've done nothing but better myself. And I'm still learning. I practiced Egyptian yoga until I became a master of it. Now I teach it from a concept that I made mine, aka right thinking. We follow the Shita, Netarianism, all those concepts, which is the Kemetic concepts, but my right thinking is done with a twist. my twist, my own personal experiences is involved in my right thinking philosophy, understanding. That's the difference. So I don't take everything. I take what I like, take what works, let the rest go. Understand you can do the same. It ain't for everybody. Yeah, okay. I will transform you from what? An ignorant being walking around with no knowledge to what? A knowledgeable human being with knowledge of self. An enlightened being who will walk proud and do good things in the name of the Lord. Why? That's what enlightened beings do. We're spiritual workers for God. You didn't know that? Okay, if you don't want to do that, don't sign on for this job. Okay? It's for life. Well, yeah. All right. The transformation of knowing thyself is what right thinking philosophy will do for you. Trust me. That's what it's all about. You will transform if you practice right thinking philosophy. Guaranteed. Next one. I gotta wrap it up. I see time is running. All right, let me get this done. Living right thinking philosophy daily keeps you on the spiritual path to what? Enlightenment. Knowing thyself, nihas, all the good stuff. That's what a right thinker, when he's practicing right thinking philosophy, until he masters it, that's what he wants to do. Become a master of himself by knowing himself from the inside out, mentally and spiritually. Next one is spiritual. Okay, I show you how living right thinking philosophy will change you for the better. I've been doing it now for years, on display every day. All right. So no, I'm just trying to make sure anybody who follow me, I make it transparent. This is what I do. If I ask you or tell you that this is what you need to do, and I ain't doing it, are you gonna pay attention? I can't profess right thinking, don't be a right thinker. I'm just saying. Moving along. I'm seeing the spiritual growth in my right thinkers on a weekly basis. I smile. Why? Because it ain't just me no more. It ain't just me. Now I see other people using it, and I like seeing that. Now I'm putting out on the internet out there. I don't know who's using it. I don't know what's going on, but not teaching it. See faces and places. I can gauge it better by seeing my students who's prospering and who's not really, involved. Trust me. I see it all. Okay, now if you're a Christian, you can be a right thinking Christian. I am. I fellowship with Christian every week. Every now and then I go to the mosque. And if my buddy want me to come to the synagogue, I know they're not gonna do that, but I go there too. Don't make a difference to me. Okay? Worshiping him, I do it on every level. And with any religious group who doing it for him. If you're a Muslim, again, you can be a right thinking brother or sister. Ain't got a problem with that. My brother-in-law, you go back and forth, respect and understanding what we do, what we think, and how we feel about it. It's nothing but respect. Understand that. If you are Jew, I got a buddy from college who I still deal with over 47 years, he can be a right thinking Jew. He is. Okay, so trust me, it works on any level. When you know you're a right thinking master. That's the goal that all right thinkers should have for themselves. I want to be the best me. I want to know who I am. And this brother's coming, he can teach me. Yes, I can. Tune in. I got you. The highest goal in life is not fame and fortune, not long life. It's knowing thyself. Sorry about that. But I gotta get a big gas face because I'm trying to make that point known. Okay? I spent a lot of my years being ignorant to that fact, okay, of my true self. Ego driven, I just, oh, yeah, I'll be the first to admit that. But man, when you get off that ego train, when you take him out the driver's seat and you put Haru, your higher self, your spiritual conscious person in front, Haru's back there, you use him at your discretion. Excuse me, set back there. You don't want him driving. You want him to acquiesce to Haru, and he will, but it's up to you to make that happen. That's conquering your ego, finding yourself. Obtaining spiritual knowledge, which is getting on the right thinking philosophy, and reaching that state of me house with knowledge and understanding and living it. I can teach it to you. You can learn it. But if you don't implement it, it's a waste of both our time. That's all I'm saying. To know thyself is the goal of all right thinkers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the things that you're going to have to do to make that happen is totally up to you. I'm moving on. I'm about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you. I know myself. That's the main benefit of being a right thinker. Trust me, it's a benefit. I got more for you. Stay tuned.